What is up, guys? You got II here today, back again, once again. No, the channel is not dead, and yes, I'm uploading the remaining Hive games for this season, and with me I have today is Driftbling.
I'm here because Jesus doesn't let me sleep.
That is also true. So, the first match we have, so we're doing 3 matches, and the first match we have is versus Lejon Flames. And if you don't know Lejon, he likes to bring some interesting stuff. And Jack, why don't you tell us about the matchup so far?
Well, seeing as you told me none of the sets that you're bringing, nor any of the sets that he's bringing, I can only speculatively guess that because it's LeJohn, there's going to be some ridiculous stuff on his side. The PZ shouldn't be that bad for you, but it really does depend on coverage and how hard it can hit your Shandy and what your Shandy set is and various other things. I know that Z Gigavolt Havoc can deal with Celesteela very well, so it could be that. I would assume just from the makeup of his team that that's going to be Z user. That could also be Torn or Latias. On your side, I know you. That's almost definitely a Sash Zam.
Yep, it probably is.
It is. Yeah, it is. Miltank will be the rocker, obviously. That's a bit of what a
Guarantee.
wonderful piece of analysis that was. I'm trying to look. Your win condition, I mean, it's hard not to say Celesteela, right? He doesn't really have a particularly amazing. I mean, Mega Mary, I suppose, is a decent way of trying to take down Sally, but even then, it's not spectacular. And you have the threat of going into Shandy every time, so it's hard for it to high jump kick.
Yep.
You also have Zam to revenge kill it, or like certainly put pressure on. Although to be fair, he does have quite a lot of answers to Zam. I'm actually kind of interested. I'm guessing you didn't expect this lineup because Zam's not looking the most amazing here to me. Could be wrong.
If I could recall, I think I brought Zam in case he was like agility Porygon Z, or in case he was or in case like Medicham got out of hand or something. I think I'm Encore on Zam to deal with like Calm Mind variants of Laddie and Sylveon, so that's probably also why I brought it.
Fair enough. That makes sense. So it's basically just a utility slash
Yeah,
safety.
that's pretty much exactly what it is. But yeah, so Jack hasn't seen any of these games, so
Nope.
you guys are in for a treat. This is probably how most people react to what I brought, and yeah, let's just hop right in. So I leave Mian Chao, and let's see what happens. I go for fake out.
Nice.
Hang on, let me just pause it real quick as I will put it on slow so Jack can see this next play as I go for the light ball fling.
I've seen you run this shit before. Have I seen this match? Maybe I've seen this match. Well, I don't think so, but maybe I have.
Yeah, so I proceed to taunt the Sylveon, and Jack, tell me about how amazing that play was right there.
Wait, I actually have seen this match. I know I've seen this match because you sent it to me, and I flamed you about leaving Mienshao in this play and how terrible that is. Now, admittedly, I actually now do know that the Mienshao was basically at this point useless, and you were predicting U-turn.
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely.
Oh dear, oh dear, this play is terrible.
Okay,
and this is from someone. This is from a player, right, who I respect because you're always quite. Well, maybe not safe is maybe the wrong word, but certainly you don't take huge risks early. Like is one of the like my bigger problems, and a lot of I think lesser players' big problems in draft is you try and kind of blow your load too early, right?
Yeah.
And so you usually make safe plays and predictable plays and kind of grind down the opponent. This, however, is the complete and utter opposite of that.
Yes.
So yeah, okay.
So
this was not one of your finer moments, I will say.
No, it was not. So let me break down my thought process behind this. So I did a couple of mocks for the Lejon Flames, and I don't believe I played anyone who brought a Sylveon. So I thought to myself, hey, if he doesn't have Sylveon, if he doesn't have Heal Bell, I'll get a free pair on whatever wants to come in on Mienshao, and that's probably going to be Tornadus Therian. So my thought process was if I could pair a Torn, I could easily win with Altaria or Celesteela or Shandy or anything else that I want to in the back. So that was my thought process. Now, Lejon Flames has Skarmory, right? And Mienshao cannot really beat Skarmory ever. If it has like Brave Bird or Counter or Whirlwind. So my Mienshao set was Taunt, U-Turn, Fling, And what was the last one?
You turn?
No, did I name 3 or 4? It was taunt, U-turn, fling, and did I
Fake
name
out.
3 or 4? Hang on.
Fake out.
Taunt, U-turn, fling,
Fake out.
fake out. That's one I was thinking of. So it was fake out for the Medicham, right? And
Yeah.
obviously he got some damage off of that, but looking at his team, because he did have the Sylveon, and because I was mono U-turn, it was the most useless thing on my team. So I was like, you know what? It deserves to
It
be
was the
sacked
most
off.
useless thing in anyone's team.
On
It was the
anyone's
worst
team.
Yancho set I've ever heard.
Hey man, it paired Sylveon, so that's always something. But yeah. So Mienshao goes down. I was hoping he'd U-turn out, but no. My Hurricane switching was Celesteela, and it's not necessarily a good one. So I go Mega Altaria here, and he has Icy Wind, which I thought was interesting. So I thought he'd be like Z Torn, but he was Life Orb. But I am Body Slam, and my whole thought process this match was para everything and win by hacks. So that's what I tried to do.
Isn't that your what? Are you still on the T wave as the best move in the game?
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely the best move.
Or...
Not see, Body Slam is up there though.
Yeah, you're
Actually,
also
it's clearly not because I missed. It's clearly not the best move. Actually, I take that back because I went for 2 Body Slams. I'd got no pairs. So
True.
yeah, no, it's terrible. Don't use it, guys. This gives me an opportunity to go into Miltank and get some rocks. But yeah, as you can see, he is Heal Bell, which means Mienshao was useless.
So essentially, you brought 5 mons.
So essentially, I brought 5 mods. That's all I need. That's all I need. So I go for rocks. His Defogger is easily Laddie or Torn. I'm guessing it's Laddie because he's Life Orb Torn. But I go into Shandy here because I can. And I just Flamethrower.
He stays in because he's a manly man.
Yeah, he is. But the thing is, like, I think that was a misplay because if I was physically offensive Celesteela with the Totemize, I won right there.
Yeah, I mean, I was literally thinking that I'm surprised he's letting his. Although the thing is, you can call Steelix a Selly counter in that Selly can't really beat it if it's physically offensive. But what does Steelix do to Celesteela?
That reminds me. So for this game, I was actually in a call with LeJon, right? So I was trying to play mind games with him the entire time. That was so much fun. I think I baited him to stay in with Steelix somehow. But yeah, Steelix goes down.
I remember you did that to me once. We were playing a game and you baited me to stay in when I had what the hell was it? I had Staraptor, which absolutely bodied your team, and I was going to U-turn, and you somehow baited me into staying in.
Yes, I remember that game. I remember that game. But that was because I was Choppleberry, I think. Choppleberry
yeah, it was Choppleberry and Polio, and I was so annoyed. I was like, I knew I should have U-turned.
But this man stays in with Lottie on the Altaria, and I don't know why. But he's going for the crit for
he's a manly
drop.
man.
But I go for Body Slam. Do I get the para? I do not. Body Slam is a trash move. Never doubt that now. And but him going for Thunderbolt reveals that he's not Scarf, so I can go into my Scarf Chandelure and basically Flamethrower kill him. At this point, Celesteela is looking like a pretty clean mon to clean up with. I am Z Special Celesteela, but I don't think he has much to take it on if I go for a Z move, if at all.
No, but if we still haven't seen a Z yet, so I'm guessing that was initially correct with PZ.
Yeah.
So if that's, I don't actually remember PZ's coverage. I'm pretty sure it gets T-Bolt. I don't know if it gets Flamethrower or something.
I don't think it gets Flamethrower, but it does get T-Bolt. It does get T-Bolt. But I go for Autonomize here, and
it's okay.
He goes for the Wish,
well,
as I believe I go for the second Autotomize. Now, LeJon was very upset with this play. I do remember him trying to roast me about that play, but we talked about it after, and he told me that was the right play to go for because I believe Porygon Z, Scarf Porygon Z outspeeds +2 Celesteela. That's what I remember. So that's why I went for the second Autotomize. I didn't want to get a Thunderbolt paired. So I go for the Z here because I kind of have to. I don't think I was flying. I don't think I was Air Slash, but I had to go for Z to kill Medicham.
Special Sally without Air Slash. What was your stab?
I don't remember. It was Flash Cannon, definitely. But he lives on 14% and goes for the Z move. and
Oh my god, I'm a
Celesteela
visionary.
is gone.
Because to be fair to me, I said that in the prep before I realized I'd seen this game before.
Yes, you did. So I go with Sash Alakazam because Sash Alakazam is something. Not always broken, but it can be. Um, I am Encore Zam. I go for the Psychic, right? And I get this Possess drop, and that really sucks for him. Because he went for the Hyper Voice, and that basically ensured that I'd be able to try and kill him next turn. We talked about so this series of events, LeJon and I were trying to like play each other, I guess. He mentioned that I was probably Encore Zam while I was playing this game, and
I mean, to be fair, from what I remember, you ran the same Zam set every goddamn game.
oh no, definitely. But he mentioned it, and basically he's like, "You don't have Encore," and I'm like, "You're right, I don't have Encore." And basically that baited him somehow into thinking I wasn't Encore. So I Encore Sylveon, and this basically ensures that I'll be able to kill something, either Sylveon or the Tornadus. Tornadus dies to the next Psychic, and now he has to try and win with Sylveon. But luckily for me,
Is that not wrong? Do you not think you should let Sylveon? Like, Sylveon can't win. Magic and Torn. I know,
well,
because he
Torn
knows
can't
Sylveon,
win
like,
either,
Sylveon.
unless it's like Focus Blast or something. But even then, I am actually Choppleberry on the Miltank for the Medicham, and I do have the counters. That means that I will be able to PP stall out the Sylveon. So it's just, at this point, it's a game where all I have to do is stall out Sylveon's wishes and protects.
God.
And that's exactly what I do. We can speed it up.
The next
Yeah,
20
especially
years,
because I pair him there. But
there we go.
yeah, so I just spam rocks here because I have no reason not to. As he does heal bell to paralysis. I don't know why. I think para was his best play there. Just so he could stall it out some. But my play is always to milk drink just in case he crits me. And yeah.
Fast isn't fast enough. How many turns does the match go? I'm gonna say 60 plus.
Probably. We'll just skip it a bit. But yeah, it goes
there's 60,
it goes over 70, so yeah.
Okay,
so then LeJon eventually just forfeits. But to be honest, that was one of the most fun matches I've had in a long time. It was really funny to see his reaction to all the fling me and chat. Yeah. But yeah, what do you think of the match, Jack?
I think your man shot plays trash. I think plays like that are the reason why you went back 1800 in the ladder.
Probably. I'm pretty sure I've used this team on the ladder too, so.
Yeah. No, the all regen teams, it turns out, isn't great.
Yeah, no.
Corsla's the backbone of that team, though, let's be honest. Anyway, apart from talking about irrelevant crap, I mean, it's always sad when a game ends like this to me, when it's a kind of stall fest between two defensive mons. But for the most part, yeah, it was a good game. Some fun stuff. Seeing PZ absolutely demolish Celesteela. As much as I enjoy using Celesteela, I also know the pains of prepping for that mon, and I think it's a nice tech to bring.
Yeah, so, definitely.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
But yep, so that was my match versus LeJon Flames. We managed to pick up a win 1-0, and let's move on to the next match. So because I won versus LeJon, that basically guaranteed me to make playoffs. Techno also made playoffs, and this is who I'm playing next. So we agreed to bring some memes, and we brought some heat. Nothing like a fling ball Mienshao, but we brought some heat. And Jack, what do you think of the matchup here? Because you're not gonna expect what we brought.
Well, I mean, surely you know which side I'm rooting for here.
Yeah, Techno.
Although, why the hell is it not shiny?
What?
So for those who don't know, my kind of, I guess you'd say, signature mon, for lack of a better way of putting it, would be Driftbling. And I run the shiny version because it looks amazing. And he's not running the shiny version, therefore I'm not really sure if I should like him or not. You are packing the Thundo T, which is a mon I absolutely adore, and his team does not enjoy a setup Thundo T, although by the sounds of it, that's not what you are. If you were that, you'd kind of demolish him. But yeah, for the most part, I'm just hoping for a Lord Helix sweep, let's be honest.
I think I am agility Mega Altaria, max special attack. I
Agility, not Dragon Dance. Why?
I think I remember. Do I remember? I think I'm Rest Talk Celesteela. I'm Sub Focus Punch Me and Chow. I am Z Fly Thunderous, I think. Zam. Oh yeah, Zam. I think I'm Calm Mind Barrier. Recover.
I think you showed me the
Psychic.
state in prep. The Zamza.
And then Almastar, I think I just set up hazards. That's what I think it is. Anyway,
Excuse me. You're not using our Lord and Savior as a hazard set. You're using our Lord and Savior as
what
a
am I
hazard
using
set.
for
I'm
then?
so sad.
No, I'm definitely using it to hazard set.
I'm so fucking sad right now.
But Celesteela, Special Celesteela, always a switching to Greninja.
What the hell is meant to be flames about Life Orb Greninja?
No, he brought some flames. This isn't the heat he brought, man. Believe me.
Okay, I bloody well hope not.
Anyway, he just sets up spikes. And...
So far, this is looking depressingly standard. I've been lied to.
I switched out Amistar because I feared the rare Ash Greninja that's not allowed. But now I'm just going to sack it because Amistar is useless. And because Greninja dies
you
to
take that
Life
back.
Orb damage. Yeah.
You take that goddamn comment back.
So he goes into Aerodactyl here, as I believe I go into Altaria to try and set up my agility. I forget what he does. He does something interesting. I think he goes for Reflect. Yes, he does go for Reflect.
Ooh,
as I reveal the agility.
Screens Aerodactyl flames.
Revealing the agility and going for that void. That crit actually
Oh.
mattered. I think he was a Spadef variant of Aerodactyl and had Toxic, so that's definitely unfortunate. But I am able to just Hyper Voice.
I'm really confident you didn't need to tell me the crit mattered. I don't think Altaria
Crit
can
did not
stop
matter. You know what? Altaria is too strong. Should be banned in every league. But he goes for the Hyper Beam.
Especially post Pixelate nerf.
Yeah,
Hyper Beam, that's a
interesting play, yes.
Yeah.
But Reflect.
Do you sweep with Altaria here? Oh god.
I do actually sweep with Altaria. Yeah, spoilers. As he goes with he goes into Typhlosion, and he reveals the Sunny Day.
Is he Z?
I don't remember. I don't think he is. Yeah, and then Flamethrower does 29. So always remember, folks. Mega Altaria is broken versus meme teams.
I think any reasonable mon is broken versus meme teams.
Any reasonable mon.
Where's the Unburden? That's not Unburden.
It's not Unburden. It is Calm Mind, though, but because Altaria managed to get up in agility, I'm able to just sweep through with the Cotton Ball. I think Superior is not... I want to say Coil, but I don't remember.
Jesus Christ.
I had the Fire Blast, though, so it doesn't matter. And... And yeah, Altaria basically sweeps the team. Again, it doesn't really matter. This match didn't really matter much because Techno and I were both making playoffs regardless. And yeah. So Jack, what'd you think of the match?
I think you cheated. I think you broke terms of contract in a meme team.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You brought an Altaria that had agility, which is only Mimi because it actually gets Dragon Dance. And so even if you're running it special, agility would be the thing you'd run for a setup sweeper.
You know
it's
what?
Not that Mimi.
You know what, man? It's kind of Mimi. You know,
it's
no one. I've never seen agility Altaria run before.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
That's my
defense. Got agility because again, Dragon Dance exists and like everyone can use that. But the thing is, that's not like Hyper Beam is a meme. Like, that's a meme. That's a ridiculous thing to bring, and it's funny. Agility sweeping Mega is just.
I wanted to win with Alakazam.
So what were your other sets? Like, rescue yourself with your like full other sets. Okay. Because you also you brought Lord Helix and fucking Hazard set with it. In a meme game. Like, come on.
Yes.
Come on. Let Lord Helix shine in a meme game.
He did bring spikes. He did bring spikes, though. That's my defense. That's my defense for that.
His Greninja was boring, I'll admit that. And he ran the wrong Driftbling set.
Alright, so Alakazam, was max HP, max speed, calm mind, barrier, recover. I think it was Lepaberry. I think Lepaberry. I could be mistaking the berry, but it was the berry that basically restored your PP after it ran out the 10. That's what it was. That was the exam set. I was hoping to win with that, but obviously it didn't work out. Mienshao, substitute, focus punch, poison jab, a fourth move that I don't remember. But
Aren't
yeah,
you running that set on the ladder?
I have been running that set on the ladder. Not my best moments. Not my best moments.
Well, or your best moments, depending on how you want to look at it.
Well, that's true. That's true. But yeah, regardless, this match didn't really matter. We both made playoffs, and yeah, that's that. But moving on to the third and final match of this video, we have me versus Joel, and I don't remember my team. So we're gonna learn what it is through this match together.
Ooh, Thunder off.
But I think this was the last match I played for the Hive this season. So yeah, let's just hop right in. So I lead Shandy. I'm pretty sure I'm Focus Sash because I always bring Focus Sash Chandelure, but it's okay. But I go for Psychic. Yeah, Shandy's now useless because it is at 1%.
Later, right?
But
are you just gonna sack it now?
I think I just sack it now because I don't have a pre-marina switch in.
I mean, pre-marina switch-ins are hard to come by, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely.
And your team definitely doesn't have one.
Yeah.
Thunderbolt switch time. I mean, I suppose you still Nidoqueen, but Nidoqueen comes in and just dies to anything else Thunder does. So.
Yeah, I think I am Flame. I'm thinking I'm Flamethrower, Altaria too, or Fire Blast. Yeah.
I hope so.
Yep, I am.
I mean, wouldn't you scout for that? Especially when you've got a basically dead Nidoqueen. Although I guess if you let Nidoqueen go down, you do just let Thunderbolt switch for free.
Yeah. But
also, sadly, this started getting very laggy for me, but I'll keep up. It's fine.
Sorry. But he goes for Z, and
Ooh.
I now lose the game.
Wait.
Yep, I'm pretty sure I lose. I think he gets Grass Knot and he kills Mudsdale. I'm not Scarf Mienshao, unfortunately. If I'd stayed in with Altaria, I think I won. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is.
I mean, I think the only problem there, it was good prep from him realizing that your Thunder switch into his Thunder was so obvious that it was a free setup turn. So that
I was expecting the immediate Z Sludge Wave on the Altaria.
Yeah, I guess. I was saying, like, I can see from his point of view why he prepped like that. It makes sense.
No, I think in order to win this game, he had to make some big plays like that, and he did, and he pulled it off. That's what I thought of it. But
yeah, I'd agree with that.
Anyway,
no, what a wonderful monarch.
So that was kind of a depressing way to end the Hive season, but losing to a different variant of Thundurus is never the way you want to go out. But yeah, not much else to say. I did make playoffs, so yeah, expect some matches for that in the nearby future. Hopefully, I'll make it to finals this season. I believe last season I made it to semifinals, then got kicked out because I lost. But hopefully this season will be different. Jack, any final words?
It will only be different if he preps on me.
No comment. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the Hive playoffs.